It's no surprise that Dennis Steigner Photography Studio handles, among other things, pet photos. After all, he shares his studio at 933 Broad Street in Conneaut with a bakery for pets, and that's no tall tale.
Well, this actually started at my home in November. At the end of November, I made some treats for my dog, and I've always made treats for him for a while. And I posted pictures on Facebook of that package that I made for him. And when I posted it, I had a lot of friends and family come on and say they wanted to buy some. So I went ahead and packaged them up and sent it to them, and it's just been word of mouth over this past year, and it's been wonderful. And
So this is November of 2013?
2012.
Okay.
November 2012 is when it really started. And
So you made them at your home for a little more than a year before you decided to go into business.
It kind of had to. It was growing so big that it needed to get out of my home kitchen into its own place because I've got 4 kids. And so trying to manage lunch and breakfast with the kids and then trying to bake orders, it was messing up my kitchen. So here I went ahead and opened my own bakery. Well, all the treats are wheat-free, corn-free, and soy-free. So they're safe for even the dogs that have sensitive tummies that can't have the wheats. I offer a lot of flavors like the cheese and the peanut butter, turkey, salmon, and my new one, sweet potato. And I'm also going to work on a new one, carrot flavor also. And the icing that I have on those, there's a mixture of yogurt icing, carob, unsweetened carob, and a sugar-free icing for the dogs that can't have any sugar. Well, there's no preservatives, there's no chemicals, they're all natural, they're fresh made. So there's nothing that's harmful in them. And all the ingredients are listed on the stuff, so people can come in and see what's good and what's bad and know what their dog has allergies of.
How have things been going so far?
It's been going great. It's been going really wonderful. Like I said, word of mouth and Facebook have really helped a lot. I have a website, and I've got like some people up in New York that like to buy from them and like to buy and ship. I've shipped to Florida, I've shipped to Arizona, I've shipped to Texas. So I do the international orders too. I
also noticed you said something about human tested. So do you try these?
Well, my kids have tried them. I can't put anything in the oven that my kids don't want to try. So my little motto is kid tested, dog approved.
And your dog's approved a lot of them?
My one dog, yes. And the only thing he doesn't like is peanut butter. Huh. He stays away from peanut butter. Why? I don't know. But that's one of my top sellers. Peanut butter and cheese. There's been actually a majority of the people that come in here have rescue dogs. And the dogs came from like a bad situation and they just spoiled that dog. And they come in here and they buy tons of treats for them. They know they're healthy and they buy the decorated ones. And it's mostly the rescue group, but it's a wide variety of people too.
It's kind of the same story as Carlene. I just take pictures of the hobby, obviously, and I'd start sharing them online a little bit, and people would start commenting on them. And, a couple people ordered some, so I shipped them to them that way. Then I met Carlene at a vendor sale at the community center, and we kind of started talking. We were talking online one day, and I was kind of joking about having a building. And a couple weeks later, she's like, "Hey, were you serious about the building idea?" And of course I was like, yeah, if the right thing would come up, and it kind of just came together after that. So, and I lost a couple of shoots last year because I didn't have a building to do in the winter, a studio, so I have a studio now, so I can take pictures in the winter. And that was the biggest thing, to have a meeting place and a place to view the pictures, things like that.
What kind of photography do you do?
I started out with nature photography mostly, things like that, and then I did some senior pictures for some people, and that was really fun. So I've kind of branched that out now.
So you do those different places, like
right.
where they want them environmentally?
Right, covered bridges, down at the lake, of course, is a favorite, things like that. So ask the kid, ask the kid what they're into, and then we kind of go from there. If they're in the sports, we go someplace where it kind of looks a little bit more sporty, stuff like that. Right, I've done engagement photos before. Senior pictures, maternity photos are a real big thing now. So maternity shoots, those are kind of fun, I wasn't sure at first, but they're pretty fun. And the pet photos, obviously, I've gotten into that since I've been here. And that's really a lot more enjoyable than I expected too, so it's been pretty good.
So what's your trick to getting the dogs calmed down?
It's funny because a lot of times the owners want them to come in and do something right away. And I said, take them off their leash, let them run around the building for about 10 minutes or so. Then they're not curious anymore, then they sit still pretty good. But usually the first 10, 15 shots are just throwaway shots.
What are your favorite things to photograph? If you're not being paid for it, you're just going out and taking pictures.
The lake, yeah. I love the lake, so I've lived on it my whole life. The sunsets, people don't realize, down here are just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And the sunrises are just as fantastic usually, so the lake is kind of an endless source of material.
When are you open? What are your hours?
I'm open from 10 to 1, Tuesday through Saturday. Carlene is here from 10 to 5, Tuesday through Saturday. We also have a gallery here. I have approximately 50 pictures between the prints here and the stuff on the wall. They range anywhere from $20 to $60. So the ones in the frame are a little bit more, obviously. And then I have the ones that they're matted also. So I have a wide variety of things. This is a D-Day photo that's matted. I sell these for 20. I'm matted, just ready to pop into a frame. So yeah, big selection of that, a wide variety.